Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be back live again. I mean, it has been far too long. I don't even know how long it's been now, but it's been a few months. So I'm hoping to start doing this a little more often. Fingers crossed, hoping to do more live at least once a week. I mean, my goal is to do it at least once a week, but I can't make any promises right now on that schedule. But here I am. You can always be informed and get notified of whenever I am live, going live again. Through my Instagram, that's probably the best way. You could probably find out through my website as well, because my website is linked to my Instagram, or my Instagram is linked to my website. So either way is a good way to find out when I will be live. So as I'm waiting for people to hop on, to join on here, I'm going to take a few meditative breaths in just a moment of silence. As you see, I'm shuffling my... camera's over here. Shuffling my beautiful new tarot deck. I love this one. This is the Northern Animal Tarot deck. Northern Animal Tarot. So gorgeous. A local Canadian artist came up with this, and you'll see if you work with me through the super chat, you will see. The art is beautifully depicted, and it is based on the Rider-Waite tarot deck. So if you're joining me, say hi in the comments. And if you do want a reading besides your free animal oracle card draw, then join me in the super chat. And you can look at the descriptions box for details too, guys. Check the descriptions. And I am using a new iPad, so just bear with me as I navigate. Oh, hello, Champagne Sea. How are you tonight? And Champagne Sea, would you like a free animal oracle card draw? Good, I'm glad to hear you're doing well. All right. Well, take a deep breath with me, Champagne Sea. I'm using the Druid Animal Oracle. Oh. I actually feel like it's this one that's trying to pop out for you. Alright, so Champagne Sea, you have the crane showing up here. So we are approaching the next full moon, the Aries full moon. Pay attention to the first 3 days before and the first 3 days after, because there's a certain opportunity or doorway that is opening for you. And it requires your... I'm just getting this message with the crane that it requires your direct attention. I mean, you see the crane just standing here, waiting patiently, but very fixated on something. Probably catching the fish, right? So metaphorically speaking, Champagne C, this is talking about really making sure your focus is sharp around this upcoming full moon, because there is an opportunity, doorway, chance of some sort that is opening for you. And I'm just getting like there's this download of light. I'm just getting this vision and feeling of soft, glowing, like almost like a bluish sort of tint to it, a bluish luminescent light that is just pouring in. And it has some information to give you. So that's just part of that intuitive thing that you got to feel into and, like I said, give your sharp focus and attention to. So pay attention to see if crane, the image of a crane, or the symbol of a crane somehow pops up for you in the next few days. Ah, yes, we all could use a little bit more light. Well, Champagne Sea, there's definitely some of that coming through for you. Remember, guys, if you want a full 3-card, I'm doing 3-card live tarot readings. Those you can access through the super chat. If you need more details, in the descriptions box, of course. And by the way, is the volume okay? Like, does it? Can you hear me okay? Those of you who have joined in here, does it sound okay? And hello to the new person popping on here. Feel free to send a message here through the chat. And check the descriptions if you need any more details of how this is happening. I gotta show you my cat. Let my cat say hello real quick. This is Felix. He's my little miniature Black Panther. Alright. He says, I need to go live my life. A lot of changes going on right now. On a quantum level, physical level, you name it. A lot of increased and abnormal solar activity. Our planet is moving through the photon belt. We have more light, increased light, different types of frequencies, new frequencies of light and information coming through. It's powerful. Hello, Pumpkin Soul. Oh, good. I'm glad you've joined and you've subscribed. Pumpkin Soul, would you like a free Animal Oracle card draw tonight? And guys, for those of you hopping on, if you need more details, check the descriptions box. I do readings with tarot cards as well. Just I do those ones through the super chat. And Pumpkin Soul, here comes your animal oracle message. Take a deep breath with me. Okay, I feel like it's this one. Okay. So you have Goose coming through here for you. Immediately. Yeah, immediately Pumpkin Soul I have coming through here. Themes of partnership, deepening relationships, so getting closer to someone, or maybe more than just one person, but a deepening bond forming here. And that really, I feel like the universe, your spirit guides are encouraging you to devote a lot of your attention in that way right now. And I'm getting like there's a message here coming through for you from a close friend or from a partner. And it's going to give you sort of that bird's eye vision, that wider perspective, and give you insight which you didn't have. Trying to get back to my comments, but I'm also having difficulties. Sorry, guys. It's been a little while since I've maneuvered this. Yes, Pumpkin Soul. We're back. Gosh. Sorry about that. Hopefully the connection stays strong now. But as I was saying, I think the only other message that I had for you with your animal oracle being Goose here is, of course, attention and focus being on partnership and a certain message enlightenment coming through, just giving you some insight that you didn't have before, giving you a bird's eye view, a broader perspective of a situation, of an issue, perhaps something you've been struggling with internally, and them giving you that bird's eye view and sort of key to helping you figure out and resolve and progress. Hello, maybe. Hello, everyone popping on. So, yes, Pumpkin Soul. I hope. Good, I'm glad that makes sense. And essentially, that's what's coming through for the Goose. So, pay attention to Goose, especially around this full moon. And, guys, if you're just popping on now, check the descriptions box to see how this is working. If you do want a 3-card tarot reading, then access the super chat and you can tip whatever you want in the super chat and we'll go in more depth that way. But if you just want an animal oracle message, that is perfectly fine. Let me know. I don't have a PayPal right now, Pumpkin Soul, sadly. Just the super chat through YouTube. And the tarot deck that I am using is a beautiful new one that I just got. It's the Northern Animal Tarot, and I love it. Obviously, it is centered around wildlife and the critters Gotta love them. I think a lot of psychics out there can relate, having a strong connection and bond with animals. It's just a different kind of connection, right? A little bit more psychic, a little bit more feeling. I'm going to take a couple of deep breaths here, actually, with my crystal. And if you are popping on and just now joining, feel free to say hi in the chat, in the comments. And do check the descriptions box too, if you have any questions and want to know the details. I call this my shine stone. And it's just gorgeous. It's a smoky quartz. I use it a lot whenever connecting. And yes, Pumpkin Soul, let me know if you're able to get the super chat working. I know it's been a little bit since I last messed with it, but it should be, I hope this helps, but it should be, I believe it's like a gray sort of dollar sign in the corner. But I'm using an iPad now, and honestly, I'm still getting used to my iPad. So, how things look on my iPad might be a little different. Do I have something in my teeth? I think I do. Oh my gosh. Bet y'all weren't expecting to see this. Yeah. It's been far too long since I've been active doing readings on here, guys. And like I said at the beginning of this live video, I do plan on doing this more often moving forward, um, for notifications and things of that nature when I'm going live and all that good stuff. The best way to follow me and to follow that is through my Instagram, which of course is in the descriptions box. And you can see that information on my website as well, because my Instagram is linked to my website. Which I am hoping to blog more here soon as well. And I have done some blogging in the background. A lot of psychological type stuff. And I hope to release that soon. But one of the biggest things that I did was definitely the connecting to your hybrid roots and talking about extraterrestrial and spiritual connections, all that jazz. So it's definitely one to check out. Yay, Pumpkin Soul. Yeah, I see you. You're showing up in green and everything now. All right. And so let me look back at your question, Pumpkin Soul. So you're wanting to see in regards to your health and improvement with your health. Okay. So let's draw 3 cards for you, Pumpkin Soul. And I'm going to draw a card for what is hidden, what is going on behind the scenes, what you can't see. And then guidance and affirmation for you. And then what may be made public and disclosed to you soon. Okay? So, deep breath. first card for you, Pumpkin Soul. Okay, and remember this is representing what is hidden, what is going on behind the scenes. So we have here these Six of Cups, and I'm not sure if you're too familiar with the tarot, but the Six of Cups here in the Rider-Waite deck often represents past life stuff. Okay, let me breathe into this just a little bit more as I get the rest of your cards. Okay, so in regards to your health and the improvement of your health, what is going on in the background, psychologically, internally, what you can't see, is a connection that you have had to someone in the past, okay? And this is a deep connection that you've had to someone in the past, a family member or a lover. And something about those feelings with that family member or that lover, that close relationship, something about it feels, it's something, there's something about the feelings that are resurfacing internally in the background that are affecting your health. And to address your health and improving your health, you need to improve and address that feeling, especially that, that feeling and that bond with this person that may have upset your health. Give me 1 second. Okay. Next card. Oh, okay. So the next card in this deck, there's a few extra ones. This is the acorn or the seed card. Okay. So the guidance here coming through for you, Pumpkin Soul, is addressing this from a completely new perspective in a new way that you haven't approached it before. And hello to everyone popping on. Please check the descriptions box for details. I'm in the middle of a reading at the moment, but hello to everyone popping on. So Pumpkin Soul, the guidance and direction is to something about doing, a clean slate. A clean slate and trying a new form of health improvement as well. Something that have never tried before. Okay, whether that's like Reiki healing, some type of energy healing, light or sound healing, something that might seem a little bit, I'm getting abnormal, or goes against traditions or goes against norms. Okay. And so let's get your other card here, see what other details come through. What may be made public to you and disclosed soon. Okay, here we go. The Three of Pentacles. Okay, and I like this from especially a physical health perspective whenever we're talking about physical health. Because, pentacles do represent everything in the physical. And this is a beautiful number. I love the numerology with this. Okay. With the Three of Pentacles here, you see the harmony showing up here with the animals and what they're creating and collaborating on. Okay, so I feel that in the same way with your health, Pumpkin Soul, that there is, that hope and that improvement with your health in the near future. and it just requires building and sharing. It's some sort of collaboration that is needed from you in order to improve your health. You can't just improve your health right now by yourself. Okay, that's the guidance and messages I feel strongly coming through. You can't just improve your health by yourself. It requires a collaboration, and there is positive progress for sure. For sure. But, real quick, before I wrap up your reading here, looking back at this again, because this is really the root of what is going on with your health. Okay? Having to look back at, whenever I say this past relationship, it could be past life, but I feel like it's more like it's been in this lifetime, okay? Just a past relationship in this lifetime. Okay, and so whatever relationship this feels like is coming to the surface for you that has perhaps hurt you in some way and that makes you feel that sting, that pain, that kind of electrical shock, this is what needs to be addressed. Okay, there's a peacemaking going on, and I feel like the peacemaking of sorts will bring you, it's going to transform your health. And like I said, with the guidance here, with the seed, with the acorn coming through, it's really about doing it in a new way. Okay? So like if you've approached a problem or conflict a certain way before, say you've handled it more aggressively or whatever, okay? Trying a different method. If you're not sure what method to try, the guidance I'm getting is talk to other people about it, get some counsel about it, and invite in new experiences which will give you new insight and inspiration. So I know that was like a lot, but it was just coming through, and I do hope that helps. I do like the progress that I see for you, Pumpkin Soul. So cheers. Hello, everyone. I see you, Nicole. I see you, Nikki. I see you, D3. Send me a message here if you are still with me. So I'm doing tarot readings, 3-card tarot readings through the super chat. Check the descriptions box for details. But I am doing animal oracle card draws for free. Hello, I hope I say your name right. Corina Chandler. Yes, hello. And D3, I saw you first. So D3, I'm going to go ahead and get you an animal oracle card draw. And then Nicole, I did see you as well. Okay, so then I'll get you one as well. All right, so this is for D3. Okay, I feel like it's this one. Oh, this is one of my favorites. You got the seal, D3. And yes, Nicole, I will get you a card after D3. So with the seal... Oh, thanks. I'm glad my camera is clear. With the seal, I'm really getting D3 that there's a focus and message, encouragement for you here to really focus on self-love, self-nurturing, spoiling yourself in some way, which is kind of an interesting message to see with the seal. The seal is very much associated with love and course, the element water, and connection. But I'm getting D3, there's just this sort of, I know it sounds a little generic, but this encouragement for you to bring in more color and vibrancy into your life and to do it for yourself. You know, so that could mean giving yourself a trip, you know, a little mini vacation, or buying yourself something that serves you, you know, as a tool, or just in some pleasurable way. Something about this does something positive for you internally. It shifts something internally for you, is what I'm getting with this seal. And the other message is D3, definitely connect more with the element water. That is going to bring some of this to you in a clearer sort of way, in a more personal way. So I hope that helps. And guys, remember, if you would like a more detailed tarot card reading, I do that through the super chat. So you access that through the super chat, and you can tip anything you want. You set your own scale here. I don't require anything specific. Oh, I'm happy to hear that, D3. All right, so Nicole, I have not forgotten about you. Nicole, you are next with your animal oracle message here. Deep breath in. Okay. Okay, no, that came up faster than I thought it was going to. Okay. All right. So Nicole, you have the dog showing up as your animal guide and spirit. Yes, with the dog comes the qualities of loyalty. Loyalty is coming up big time, but there is more. Give me 1 second. There's a message here, Nicole, speaking of a doorway, an opportunity being guarded for you. Something about you also giving an opportunity to someone, giving of yourself in some way, and something about this spirit of the dog that is guarding that. Something about maintaining balance between that giving or over giving. And so just be aware of that and be empowered that your spirit guides are looking out for you in that way. And something about an opening, you know, like there's just this, I'm just getting this like message of some sort of spiritual opening coming through here that is asking you to be loyal to pursuing and uncovering the messages that are evolving. So I hope that makes sense. It's really all that I'm getting with this, but I feel like you will intuitively know more, especially I'm getting that this is going to evolve more so after the full moon in Aries that we have coming up. So beautiful. Hello, everyone, and Miss Lane. I'm just going to call you Miss Lane because I'm not entirely sure how to say your first name, but hello. And good, Nicole. I'm glad it resonates. Now, guys, if you would like to jump ahead on the list, or if you want a 3 card tarot reading, which would be, more in depth, obviously, access the super chat. And if you have more questions about that, you can look at the descriptions box too. And yes, Nicole, yeah, my pleasure. And hello, Amor. Amor, I hope I'm saying your name right. The Taurus. Yes, hello, welcome. And then Lane, I will be with you next. But this message here, I'm going to get an animal oracle now for Amor the Taurus. All right, so deep breath in. And guys, those of you joining, please check the descriptions box for details. Okay, I feel like it's this one. All right, so Amor the Taurus, you have got Wolf as your animal oracle and spirit. So I just kind of got some goosebumps for you. The wolf is talking about the shadow side. Something about the shadow side coming up for you and needing to take a moment, take some time to look at the shadow side or the darker side of your life at the moment, or what you may not be happy with. And it's about reflecting on that. And then there's something about a separation here that I'm getting with the wolf, like a separating from the pack kind of thing, separating from a distracting narrative or a distracting group of people. Something I'm feeling distracting socially. Something that's distracting you socially. So separating yourself from that and allowing yourself to look at the shadow, look at the shadow side of things, and getting just more acquainted with it. And that bringing you more direction, ultimately. So interesting message with the wolf there. Pay attention to the wolf around this full moon, of course. That's when these archetypes really manifest. But pay attention. See what comes up around then, around those subjects. And those of you, just another reminder, hopping on, check the descriptions box if you would like to ask a specific question or if you want more depth or whatever. The tarot card readings I do through the super chat. And you are absolutely welcome. I am going to take a drink real quick. And if you are still in the chat room, send a message, let me know. Nothing beats a good cup of tea. Yes, D3, I can. However, that would require a little bit more time in really the tarot cards because those give more depth, and I do that through the super chat. And then Oh, I'm really bad with the first names here. Goodbye, Taurus. Lane. Lane, are you still in the chat room? If you are, Lane, send a message. Yeah, I think turning off my meditation station that was going on through my phone made a difference with my connection. I'm not seeing as much technical bluffing and difficulty, so yay! I really do just love this deck. I'll give whoever is in the chat room a sneak peek. Look at this. Isn't this just super cute? And then you got like some more of the, like some additional cards. Kind of the shadow side of the tower. You see like the tree being struck by lightning and the squirrels jumping. I just love this deck. Aww. The Two of Cups. I think it might be time for a little bit more sage. Hello, everyone joining the chat room. Send a comment, send a message if you would like an oracle. Oh my gosh, an oracle, animal oracle card, or you are free to check the descriptions. And I take specific questions and tarot card readings through the super chat. Hello. And hello, no Hana. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. YouTube Knows TV. Hello, you're back, yes. Oh gosh, I just burnt too much sage. So I take specific questions for tarot readings through the super chat. And if you need a little bit more details, check the descriptions box on that. But if you would like an animal oracle message, I can definitely pull you one of those. And so, no Hana, hi. I'm going to go ahead and pull you an animal oracle. If you decide you want a 3-card tarot reading, then send a message through the super chat and we'll get to it. All right, deep breath in. Okay, I feel like it's this one for you. Okay, so you have the ram showing up for you. And this is for no Hana. YouTube Knows TV. I will be right with you next. Okay? So, no Hana. With the ram, there's a message coming through here for you of achieving new heights, but definitely having to put in that stamina and a little bit of extra effort in order to achieve this new height. There is a lot of persistence that I'm getting showing up with the ram. So if you've been wondering whether or not you should be pushing right now, if you should be persisting, after a certain offer or opportunity, if you should be persisting after a certain someone or relationship, the ram is giving you permission to do so at this time, especially for this Aries full moon. This is very Aries archetypal imagery, is it not? So you definitely do have a green light in that area. And I'm getting one more little message saying full throttle ahead. Wherever that resonates with you, full throttle ahead. So there you have it. And guys, reminder, if you want a tarot card reading, that would be 3 cards that I would draw for you. If you have a specific question, I do that through the super chat. So message me there. Details are in the descriptions box too. All right. And so YouTube knows TV. It is your turn for an animal oracle spirit. Here we go. Yeah, I feel like it's that one. All right. So you have the cat showing up for you. YouTube knows TV. This is for you. So with the cat, actually the first message, funny enough, I'm getting for you is pay attention to your sensitivity. What makes you feel sensitive and anxious? That feeling is particularly strong right now. Hello, Haley White. I'll be with you in a moment. Please check the descriptions box too, just for other details. So getting back to the cat. Yes, pay attention to those anxious feelings. They're there for a reason. What makes you feel extra sensitive right now? And there is a message of also using that to your advantage whenever you are on the hunt, okay? Whenever you are looking to achieve or complete a goal right now. And there's something... Yes, oh, there you have it, YouTube knows TV. There's something with the cat too that is... There's some sort of protective quality. I can't quite pin it right now. Hello, Von Short. But give me 1 second. I'm going to take a deep breath here and see if I can draw this message in. There's oddly a message here of whisk away. Something about whisking away, and definitely going back to now is the time to hunt after a particular goal and to pay attention, yes, to those anxious and sensitive vibes. I'm not entirely sure what that protective quality was coming out, but there you have it. Pay attention to that archetypal imagery, especially around this full moon. Yes. Is it Yvonne or Vaughn? If anything, I'll just call you short, okay? But Haley White, you are next here, so let me get you your animal spirit oracle. Eve? Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. And guys, if you do want to jump ahead of the line, or if you want a more in-depth reading, or if you have a specific question, I take those through the super chat. And that's where I'll use the tarot cards. All right, so for Haley White, deep breath. Yes. Gotcha. All right, so Haley White, you have the hawk showing up for you. Okay. Haley White, there's a message here with the hawk saying that you're passing through a chapter, a phase of life that is a bit narrow, but not necessarily narrow in a bad or negative way. It's just very focused, you could say. So there's a very narrow sort of line and path that you are being asked to follow with the hawk here. And there's something that feels very initiative about this, like it's an initiation into something that might feel a little uncomfortable at first because it has to do with power, interestingly enough, you know? So, very interesting message coming through here for you, Haley White. But some initiation, a narrow pathway that has to do with power, and you know, I do feel it has to, in some ways, do with you stepping into power, but it's also very much about how you accept and handle power right now. So the hawk is helping you to achieve that, to understand that. And there is a little bit of an, like I said, it might be a little bit of an uncomfortable situation or initiation coming through here, but it's not negative. It just has to do with getting better acquainted with the power dynamic. So interesting message with Hawk here. He is your little friend. Hello, everyone popping on. Please do check the descriptions box if you haven't already. And if you would like a tarot reading, 3-card tarot reading with the Northern Animal Tarot deck here, which I love, you can access that through the super chat. Hey, Nikki, yes. You are next here with an Animal Oracle card draw. Nikki YY. And, well, actually, hold that thought. Hold that thought. Let me see if... Is Von Short still in the chat room? Von Short. If you are, send me a message here. Okay, I'm not seeing a message from her, so yes, Nikki YY, you are next up here. Yes, you're so welcome, Haley White. All right. Nikki YY. From Nikki YY. Mm-hmm. All right. So for you, we have coming through here the eagle. Rather similar to what animal spirit I just drew, but a little different. All right, so you have the eagle. The first message that I'm getting here with the eagle for you is something about holding on tight to something or someone. You know, clasping on, holding on tight to something or someone and not letting it or them escape, or that might not be the best word, but not letting them, not letting them, gosh, words are hard right now, I guess. Ensuring that you're giving them the proper attention and that you're not overlooking them, basically, is what I'm getting here. That is the first message coming through with the eagle. And something coming through here about keeping a tribal sort of mindset about you right now. Keeping a tribal mindset can be very helpful for you. And doing things right now in a more inclusive way that does include more of that includes more people than not will be helpful for you. But there's some sort of commitment showing up here, like in that tribalistic sort of way, but keeping it to that for now. And I know that's a very interesting and kind of specific message with the eagle, but it's what is coming through. And don't get me wrong, it's not about people pleasing with the eagle here, but inclusion is definitely a part of its message. So pay attention to that archetype and those things, especially around this full moon that we have approaching. So there you have it. Hello, everyone popping in the chat room. If you haven't yet, check the descriptions box for details. Absolutely, Nikki YY. Getting out the tarot deck again. I just love the way the art is depicted with these. Look at the King of Cups, and like this artist also added a few extra cards, and you see like the goblin here. Yes, kind of the shadow side and dark magic kind of stuff. I think there's some worthwhile and cute additions here for sure. And guys, be sure to keep in touch, especially on Instagram or through my website, to see when I'll be going live again. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of meditate on with my crystal for a moment since the chat room is pretty silent. So if you pop on, just give me a moment. And yes, I am doing this right now. I do love my crystals. This is what I call my shaman stone. It is a beautiful cut of smoky quartz. So, usually whenever I do my readings like so, I keep this nearby. Hello to anyone popping on here. And you are so welcome, Nikki and Haley. If you would like an oracle animal message, let me know. I will be signing off here soon. But if you would like an animal oracle message or a full 3-card tarot reading, let me know in the super chat. And if you do need more details, do check the descriptions box too. I will probably be live on here probably for at least 10 more minutes. Oof, no, that is too low. I'm just playing with my angles here, guys, while the chat room is slow. Those of you who are popping on, if you would like a full 3-card tarot reading, then you can access that or ask specific questions through the super chat. Hello, Saba Iram. If you would like a specific question answered and a tarot message with that, gives you a little more depth, then access the super chat. And if you would like just to do a animal oracle message, I am drawing those for free tonight. So let me know in the comments if you would like that. And of course, with the super chat, whenever you use that, it kind of makes you stand out and gives you a highlighted color and everything. So I'll definitely see you, don't worry. Hello, everyone popping on. Be sure to send a chat here. And hello, Asim Jabbar. I'm so sorry if I'm saying names wrong. If you would like an animal oracle message, then let me know. If you would like a 3-card tarot message for a little more depth and specific questions, access the super chat. That is where I do the good in-depth stuff. Sure thing. So Asim, is it Asim or Asim? I'm going to go ahead and draw you an oracle message, so deep breath with me. So I feel like yours is right here. Alright, so Asim Jabbar. Your animal oracle spirit is the soul. So interesting and fascinating with the so. The first message I'm getting for you. Alright. Okay. It looks like I am live again. So sorry, guys. So sorry about the technical difficulties. This is frustratingly happened a couple of times tonight. I just got this new high-speed internet, but some issues. So, back to it. Asim, sorry, your message kept getting interrupted, but ultimately the message I've gotten here with the so is this opportunity of abundance and prosperity to potentially make extra money, and that female figure and female presence supporting you and giving you a leg up or opening a doorway for you. Potentially expanding your family, something about family expansion and growth as well, whether that is your direct family or some family members. So interesting there. So pay attention to the so around this full moon especially. Alright, so hello everyone else in the chat room. Sorry about all the buffering and issues. Saba, hello Saba. So I take specific questions through the super chat and I use the tarot cards, so we definitely get more depth and detail with that. But you can tip anywhere in the super chat, set the scale, whatever you want. However, if you would just like an animal oracle spirit message, it's just kind of brief and general, as you've probably seen, but it can offer a little bit of enlightenment for sure, too. So, Saba, and sorry if I'm butchering your name. Here we go, take a deep breath with me. Alright, your animal oracle spirit for Saba. I feel like it's this one. Alright, so Saba, you have the goose showing through for you. Beautiful. With the goose, there's a focus right now. You're being encouraged to focus on partnership, love, deepening a bond and connection. This is about longevity. I'm definitely getting a message of longevity here for you with that bond or connection. I am getting this message of therapy. So perhaps, having someone, either a counselor or therapist, mitigate a situation, or maybe a friend who comes in and helps be a middleman, with a conflict or some conversation. There is a message of that coming through as well. But it looks positive. Its end result being positive. Something of conflict resolution. But definitely with the goose, strong attachment and connection, bond that is being formed or can be formed right now. I love that. So that is your animal spirit. Remember, if you would like any more depth or a specific question answered, I use the tarot cards to go more in depth through the super chat. So you can access the super chat for more of that. Yes, absolutely, Saba. My pleasure. And do follow me. Check the descriptions box, but yes, you follow me especially on Instagram to keep up to date whenever I go live again on YouTube. Because I do plan on doing this again more often. I know it's been quite a while since I've done it. I am a professional psychic and tarot reader, and I love doing it, of course. I'm glad to be back. Hello, Texas Built. I love San Antonio. Are you looking to join the super chat for a 3-card tarot reading? Or would you like me to just draw you an animal spirit oracle and kind of go from there? It's funny. I've been shuffling this tarot deck tonight, I guess for a little over an hour, and the Queen of Swords keeps popping up at the bottom of the deck. I guess that's a message for me. So Texas Built, if you're still in the room, let me know. And you can let me know through the super chat, of course, or just the regular chat room here. feel like I need to rejuvenate my third eye chakra a little bit. Well, sure thing, Texas Bill. Observe, observe. Hello, everyone else popping in, popping on. If you would like a message, whether through the super chat or an animal oracle message, let me know in the comments. And if you need more details, check the descriptions box. Hello. It is absolutely crazy right now, y'all, how much is changing with our planet moving through the photon belt. More frequencies and light reaching the Earth, which, yes, I do believe that is feeding us information and upgrading our very DNA in many ways. I haven't done too many blogs or talks on this. I've brought it up a little bit in some of the, I guess one of the blogs, maybe two of the blogs on my website, which you can check out. But I've definitely felt more of a purpose lately to kind of focus on, I guess, a disclosure when it comes to different dimensions, spiritual dimensions, physical dimensions, and extraterrestrial life, yes. And getting in touch with, yes, of course, psychic abilities, but more so expanding one's consciousness and awareness, especially in terms of life beyond this planet, but also further life within this planet. Perhaps it has just not been observed yet, or rather disclosed in a public way yet. That has definitely been a part of my purpose lately, and also bringing up let's see if I can say this right, hybridization. Okay, so hybrids, meaning extraterrestrial, otherworldly hybrids. And yes, that is a whole subject and rabbit hole that some of you may be familiar with, some of you probably pretty new. But that has been a lot of stuff I've been giving attention to lately. Hello! Everyone else popping in, popping on. And yes, Texas Built, you are welcome to ask a question about this tarot card. Which tarot card is it? And guys, just so you know, I've definitely gone over my time this evening, so I probably won't be live much longer. Just a few more minutes. Okay, this is really random, but I do feel led to do this. I want to go ahead and draw one card in regards to what has been disclosed, what is being disclosed so far, with extraterrestrial life and technology. I know that subject scares some people, but I want to see what card comes through for that, and then I'll be right with you, Texas Built. And I'm using the Northern Animal Tarot deck. Ooh, okay, that one flew out. Four of Cups, interesting. The Four of Cups, immediately, there's a lot available to us. And this is true, there's a lot of information available to us as far as otherworldly, different dimensions, quantum subjects, extraterrestrial subjects, all of that. There's a lot of information available to us. The Four of Cups is talking about being in denial to a lot of those things because we've been programmed to fear the subject, to fear being ostracized from such subjects because they're not accepted in traditional society. Now that is changing, and I know many of you know that, but just some things I want to say. Hello, Psychic Fixes. Texas built. I'm going back to your question here. With the traditional Rider-Waite, Seven of Wands, why two separate shoes? You know, now I feel like I need to look at that card because that is not something that has quite ever stood out to me, but I'm wondering how that is depicted in the deck that I have. Which the deck that I'm using is based on the Rider-Waite, traditional Rider-Waite. However, it is different artistry. Oh my gosh, okay, where is it? It is buried in here. Seven of Wands. You know, that is funny. They have that reflected in this Seven of Wands as well. The shoes at least being different colors. As you see, one's lighter here, one's darker. So, instinctively, because I've never seen this in my studies with tarot, like in a book or anything that describes this, but what I instinctively feel and would say about the shoes is that it has to do with the yin and yang concept. Yin and yang, you know, dark, light concept, softer, harder, you know, that whole narrative. And the balance of that yin and yang sort of balance, giving one the stability that it takes to stand up for oneself, like the Seven of Wands depicts here. So that would be my interpretation of that for sure. But real quick, getting back, and if any of you joining here would like a card before I sign off for the night, let me know. Getting back to this Four of Wands and these subjects of quantum physics and subjects of extraterrestrial life and other dimensions, the key is to observe and accept rather than be in denial. You know, you see this cup appearing almost from the ethers, from a different dimension, you could say. And you know, this person here, or this antelope, ignoring it, being in denial. But there's so much information that is available to us, you know, especially now with so much extra light. What's going on with our sun, what's going on with the photon belt, what's going on just astrologically speaking with the planets. and everything. I mean, the information and downloads, it's undeniable. And more of it is becoming public as well. But we have a choice. We can observe or we can be in denial. Hello, Gemini Virgo. If you do have a specific question and want it answered, I do that through the super chat. So access the super chat for the 3 card tarot reading. And then if you would like an animal oracle message before I go here, let me know that too. And that's very cool. Sincere ex devotion. I'm glad you feel that way too. And if I missed you, Texas built. Bye for now. Alright, probably just a couple more minutes, guys, unless one of you pops up here in the super chat and you're looking for a more in-depth reading. I love the smell of my tarot cards, as funny as that might sound. It's a beautiful smell. All right. Aha! You caught me just in time, sincere ex-devotion. Well, let me know if you have a specific question or if you would like me just to go ahead and draw you 3 tarot cards. Oh, same question Gemini had. All right, let me take a look here. Ah, so you're dealing with a Virgo as well? Virgo's current feeling and next action, huh? Let's take a look. Alrighty. Next action. You feel like you're being blocked. Okay. Take a deep breath with me. I'm shuffling away here. So I'm going to go ahead and get a card for what's going on behind the scenes, what is hidden, and then guidance and affirmation for you. And then what might be made public, made known to you soon. What might be hidden about this situation? Okay, I feel like it's this one. Okay, so yes, your first card talking about what is hidden with this situation, you know, what has been going on behind the scenes with this is the Ten of Swords. it very much speaks to what you're talking about feeling blocked, feeling pegged down. As you see, this person is a little stuck. And so this is definitely speaking more from a psychological internal state, which I feel like you probably realize this, you know this since your ex devotion. But specifically, I feel like this is bringing up defeat. Okay, so where this blockage and feeling of being stuck has come from is this feeling wherever, however you have spiraled there, wherever you have felt defeated, that feeling of defeat and that sort of surrendering to the defeat is what is blocking the situation, what is hindering things from moving forward and action taking place. I almost feel like it's a giving up in a sense. So you have to ask yourself, what part of you is given up? What part of you has been defeated? And there's a detox that is being asked of you. And a detox meaning a cleansing of a certain mindset. I see you, Sincere Ex Devotion. Yes, yes. Well, let's get your next card here before I continue. This is your guidance and affirmation card. Yeah, this one. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, so the Empress coming out for you here. I love this deck. So with the Empress, the guidance and affirmation for you is to allow a channel of communication to be open. You know, be certain that you're not cutting communication off, you know, unintentionally or intentionally, you know, if you're upset or something, you know, making way for this river of water is making me think of like a clear path. Okay, I'm back live again, it looks like. Ah, goodness. So sorry, Sincere Ex Devotion. I guess the energy is just a little, I guess the energy is just a little intense right now with your reading. I'm not really sure. Continuing on here. So, the Empress. Okay, so keeping in that state of receptivity, keeping that line of communication clear, and there's this guidance with the Empress to nurture something about feeding yourself the right resources. And feeding yourself the right resources meaning, sure, that can mean, you know, a good physical diet, or, you know, physical diet meaning food and drink, but I'm getting feeding yourself the right resources more so by means of information. Let's see if I can get some details with that with your next card here, with your third card. Yep, that's it. Ah, the Four of Cups, that came up earlier for all of us. So this is what may be publicly disclosed and made known to you here soon. Okay. A lot of information is coming through here. Okay. Definitely talking about information. Pay attention to female characters, Sincere X Devotion, especially older female characters, like the Empress represents. Okay, so older female characters, especially earth signs, specifically Taurus and Virgo. Oh, yeah, you're talking about a Virgo, aren't you? Or you're a Virgo. Okay, so that earth element is coming in here very much so. But pay attention astrologically to that. Um, Getting back to what might be disclosed and made known to you here soon, basically the Four of Cups is talking about where you have felt stuck. Especially speaking of relationships, because cups have everything to do with relationships and connection, where you have felt blocked and stuck, specifically when it comes to bonds and connection. And this is showing up, I'm getting here. It's good. It's showing up after the Aries full moon, the next water sign following Aries. So hang on. That would be Aries, Taurus. Give me a second. I'm having to think a little too hard here. Cancer. Oh, Cancer. Gemini is an air sign. So Cancer would be the next. Yes. 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 Okay, sorry. I'm just having to triple check myself. Cancer would be the next water sign. So after the Aries full moon, pay attention to when the moon enters Cancer next. As far as the time frame, that looks really strong for you. Oh, very interesting, Sincere X Devotion. Okay. Well, the Cancer you might be going out with, know that they may be a little withdrawn. They might be a little detached. I am getting that message. But there's a message specifically here for you in detachment and being in that position and place of detachment. Be careful that you're not overly detaching yourself from information that would liberate you and give you that progress forward. Okay, so don't get overly comfortable here in this Empress kind of mode. And she is coming across a little stronger. And know that there is this element of recognition, this recognition that is coming forth with this and will be made known to you soon too. So, I know you have a Taurus moon as well, though that's very. And so maybe getting in contact with the element earth for sure. Earth and water definitely feel like the elements for you right now. Give me 1 second here. Is what catapults literally